to Robinson. He's got it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. The Dolphins offense headed back to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. This is their fullback, and a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8, setting up 2nd and 2. In motion, it's Waddle. Off the play fake, Ewers. He'll complete that to his fullback. And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Miami.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, run the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient. Just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Over the middle, it's taken in by Waddle. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 20 on the connection. Good for a Dolphins 1st down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
A run up the middle with Achane, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment.
What is this? You better than this.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll bring Waller in motion here. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Ewers from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Now after the play, he'll stop it. We have an injured Dolphin. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's Jake Bailey now, as he's on to punt for Miami. That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. The Giants offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Miami after this. Here's third down and a few inches. Dart. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They go play action with Ewers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing from the gun is Ewers. Catch made there by Waddle. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 14.
Throwing is Ewers. Going for it all. That is hard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
At the 27-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ewers now, he'll throw on first down. Yes,
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Second down, they need 7. Hill brought in motion. A play fake, now it's Ewing. And he's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Miami.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go. The Dolphins move out in front, 13-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Second down and 3. Here's Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Penalty is declined.
So, halftime straight ahead as we go up to Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They're in a 10-point hole, 13-3. As this drive starts with first down.